Hi everybody, we're playing a video game from 9 years ago.
Aren't we just? I don't know if there are many video games that are more from 9 years ago than this one.
I don't... Is this cutscene supposed to be having you guys in the background just standing while I'm standing up?
I only just got control of my mouse.
That is very sensitive mouse right there. Take that down just a little bit.
This is the old halcyon days of console ports with really fucked up mouse settings.
I did not expect this game to feel as much as it does like it's coming from a foreign country.
Oh yeah.
That being the past of video games.
I have 132 golden keys that I can use in the Sanctuary loot box.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Cliff's Notes. So people were making a multiplayer loot and shoot game like Diablo with guns in the post-apocalypse, but it looked too much like John Carmack's Rage, that cultural icon that everyone still remembers and that has become the face of id Software. And rather than conflicting with that, just like beautiful singular vision, they decided to go with the cel-shaded art style and make it kind of goofy. And next thing you know, you got Borderlands and it's kind of a hit, and then they make Borderlands 2 and they get the guy who did the Hey Ash, what you playing to write it, and you get Borderlands 2.
I'm a bunny.
Yep.
I am.
And we have decided to return to it, do some looting and also some shooting.
Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
So, we'll get into it, but I feel like a lot of this game's core appeal has been replaced
Physics.
with it's one of those things that diverged in genres, where now if you're going to play like a 4-player multiplayer game, you're playing Dead by Daylight, or you're playing some other multiplayer co-op game.
Yeah, or like what that dwarf space asteroid mining game.
Yeah. And if you want to play number go up, I feel like these days it's more like idle games, things like that. You don't get so many of the Diablo style. Exactly.
Which I play religiously.
I feel like the game that actually this prefigured the most is Destiny of all things.
Oh, interesting.
Destiny.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Like where this game
I had
is
to turn
sort
down
of...
Claptrap. He is too fucking loud. Please fucking stop talking, Claptrap. You are so fucking loud. Boop, 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 boop.
I see you are also stuck on that side of TikTok.
The 7 stages of Claptrap already, so we can move on now.
Yeah. So, at what point did they do you think Gearbox realized that Claptrap was annoying, and then how long after that did it decide, like, that's gonna be his whole thing?
The funny thing is when I'm playing solo, I like having him. I actually have a collection of Claptraps around the house.
Oh.
I have a crocheted Claptrap. I have a robot Claptrap that I can drive up and down all over the place, down the streets, take him for walks. I have various figures. I have a pink one even. Keychains, plenty of keychains. So.
But like he was designed to be annoying, right? He's sort of in the vein of Gurr, like a non-professional voice actor that like.
Yeah, I feel like
it's fine when you're playing solo. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah. I feel like in Borderlands 1, they did like a lot to make Claptrap. Like they sort of just wanted Claptrap to be funny and ended up being more annoying than funny. And then I think from Borderlands 2 on, it's kind of like, well, what if that was the joke? And
Borderlands 2, I always felt like had a lot of flanderizing of stuff in Borderlands 1. Like Borderlands 1 was not exclusively comedic, whereas this game is very irreverent to itself. It's
I respect,
like very Adult Swim humor.
I respect that because I don't think Borderlands 1 had much that was like absolutely worth preserving in terms of gravitas.
Really. So
I think that I think that when you're brought on to a franchise that like you didn't own, like you didn't create, and like nobody's like a huge fan of it, there's a really understandable temptation to just kind of like turn it into a parody. And I think honestly that's like often turns out to be pretty funny. I'm not necessarily expressing my opinion on how funny this game is yet, but
I will say.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry. No,
I was gonna ask a dumb question. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, once we get to Handsome Jack, they overplayed Handsome Jack for sure, but he's a great villain. He's fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Handsome Jack is a winner.
Cards on the table. I do pretty much like the writing in this game.
Yeah.
It did kind of poison the franchise though, because then every other game was trying to one-up the villain and writing of this game and just kind of failing miserably to do so.
Just making another Handsome Jack. People are like,
yeah.
Oh, I can play that song. I know that song. That was it. I'm trying to shoot the monsters. They are so
does
very
everybody
small.
have the way better early game guns that you get with one of the DLCs?
Yes, and I have not switched to it out of principle, and also because for some reason I don't know what it is in this game. Like I cannot fucking be bothered to sort through my inventory.
Oh, the inventory management
game.
in this game is not great.
I'm just here for a good time.
Especially for a PC title.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not great on inventory management a lot of the time. I don't know, that might have something to do with my long undiagnosed ADHD, where I just can't be bothered to pour through all of the fucking stats. Maybe once I get my medication straight, I'll try to play like Final Fantasy and see how that works out, but...
It wasn't with you guys, but I did play Borderlands 1 with someone once, and they just painstakingly went through so many guns to find me the perfect gun. And I remember thinking, like, God, get me the fuck out of here. Someone just erase this game from any platform it could possibly be on. I could give a shit about the perfect gun for me.
Yeah, I mean,
there was a perfect gun.
One of the things I like least about the Borderlands franchise, which we'll sort of talk about as we play this, I guess, is like, I actually think that the window for like, I have a really good gun that's really satisfying in this game is pretty narrow.
Yeah, so that's one of the problems I have with Borderlands 2, and I actually think Borderlands 1 did it better, which is that a lot of the guns in this game feel real bad. And the way the game works with the, like, there's some pretty aggressive level scaling in this game, so, like, you can have a gun that is just obliterating stuff at level 25, and by level 30, like, white loot trash will be better than it, which I'm not a huge fan of.
That said, like, there's a lot of good design with regards to, like, monsters that have various, like, that are fun to fight. Like, and that's one thing that I give this game credit for, and I think that is, like, better than Borderlands 1 in a lot of ways, is, like, they sort of keep things fresh where, like, you're really paying attention. I respect that this game only drops one copy of guns.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm getting a bunch of skins, what the fuck?
I would hate to play this game with somebody that I was not, like, happy trolling.
How do I get into my, I just leveled up, now I get to look at my tree menu?
Tab and then the, like, crosshair looking tab there is the...
Oh!
But you don't actually get points to do this until you get to level 5. That's when you
okay.
That's right.
Skill.
Don't people level? Don't you like level at a different rate than your teammates in this game?
No, we were doing it the same.
Yeah, no, the XP is shared, but you can just go and play this solo and over-level everybody, which definitely happened to me when I was playing this game with other people.
Am I crazy, or like did Borderlands 1 not do full XP sharing? So I feel like in Borderlands 1 I was always like solidly a level and a half behind the rest of the team.
Yeah, that
you
sounds
might be
familiar
right.
to me too. Here is some
Borderlands
guns, you guys now. Pick out your favorite gun.
I'm just gonna grab the shit and throw the rest away. It's trash.
Borderlands 1 came out in like 2008, so like co-op games had not really been terribly well established at that point.
Pretty sure I was not supposed to.
Get out of your menu, bro. We gotta travel.
Did you project that
yes.
repeater over here?
Okay, so this is a game where there's a lot of mechanics that probably should have been designed more carefully to make sure that your teammates can't just like fuck with you all the time. And I'll be honest, that was like 80% of the enjoyment I got out of it.
Well, I'm sure you'll never do that to us.
Yeah, like a big one was we discovered that like if you go into your menu when we're about to transition to a new level, you interrupt the like transition timer. And so like we would just get ready and we'd all like take turns like fucking with everybody else like, oh, hang on a second, just need to sort out my ammo. Okay, yeah, get going.
Oh, like, that actually derailed multiple playthroughs of Borderlands 1 for me, was, like, us just dicking around with the cars, or there's this one shotgun you get. There's this one shotgun you get from this guy named Sledge in, like, the first major boss fight, and it fires, like, 1,000,000 pellets, which has the effect of, in PvP, having incredible knockbacks, so we would, like, rocket jump to places with his gun by dueling and then having somebody stand on top of somebody else's head who had the Sledge shotgun and shooting them into space.
Yes. Also,
was,
just like
way more fun than actually playing the rest of Borderlands 1.
Our driver, she was very fond of loading everyone up into like the 4-person vehicle and then immediately driving it off of a cliff.
Don't worry, we'll probably not make it to the cars in this game. No, we will. Oh.
Yeah. And that's
do you guys pick up a quest? Do I pick it up too, since we're in a group?
Yes. Yeah, we share our quests and quest objectives
I'm just
and stuff.
letting everybody know that I am doing this series. My contract states that I am not doing any upkeep or legwork besides occasionally changing out my guns. Also, I'm going to pick up every gun.
I will shoot. Sometimes. Not even most of the time. And I expect you to save me if I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if, I'm going to have my robot here. I'm going to forget he's there, like 90% of the time. And then I'm going to point him. And the great thing is, this is a class designed exactly for all of these skill sets.
Yes.
So one cool thing they did in this game, with some uncool chapters, is they did design this character Gage, her deal is that like she has a lot of power-ups that like make it so you don't have to be aiming directly at something to hit them, or like you can employ like this dude who attacks everything for you, this robot support, and like there's some other like more hardcore stuff, but that's like kind of a lot of the skill trees. And I heard that, and I'm like, great, I don't like want to try very hard at this game. I'm absolutely down for a class where I barely have to do anything.
A pleasure to meet you, Vault Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At your service. I came out here to research the bully moles for my
So I remember when this game first came out, Seamus saw this Sir Hammerlock and was like, are they spoiler warning fans? Because this guy seems a lot like Reginald Cuthbert. But no, I'm fairly certain that it's...
He's like if Reginald Cuthbert could like put a sentence together. I always assume Reginald just could not even like speak properly.
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys that I LARPed as Reginald Cuthbert once?
Oh my god. Yeah, did you wear a bonnet?
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, I wore a bonnet. I had like a floral bonnet. I had like a prop cigarette. Just like a big furry white vest, like worn over a dress shirt with like a tie, like that showed like nations of the world, like it's a Art Deco tie. And I barely did say anything. And when I did, it was like a horrible growl. And like I would just like go around like snuffling and sniffing and just like looking weird. Obviously not in a way that would actually creep anybody out, but like at some point somebody's like, is something like that guy like, is that guy doing drugs or something? He's like, no, there's just something wrong with that guy. I do drugs all the time and I never look like that. And the whole time I'm creeping up behind them and I'm just like, I'm also on drugs.
I would have left.
No, that was like.
I would have left.
I do that.
Even knowing who you are,
you don't know.
I've known you for years, probably 10 full years, and like longer, unfortunately. And if you
the unspoken caveat is I knew this guy and I knew he would like it.
Okay.
No, like a big part of like taking risks and doing stuff in LARP is knowing who it is you're. Well, first, like
gotta know your audience.
So that, like, yeah, you can't spring stuff on people where they can't really react to it, but also like you gotta know who you're playing with before you do anything that's like out there.
God.
What is the heal button in this game?
Exit. Escape.
Is this a game where you just auto? No.
Push escape and then quit.
I don't think there is a heal item that you can just use. I think you have to go into your inventory and click on it.
Well, wait, where were no, that doesn't make any sense. What about these health files we're picking up?
Yeah, no
those heal you
way,
immediately.
Dude. Oh.
Yeah, but like, no, there's gotta be a button.
I'm fairly certain there is not.
There's no way. There's no. You don't carry health with you.
Yeah.
Gonna buy
like you can. Oh, that's right. You can buy health at vending stations, but it's just like an immediate heal.
Oh wait, so when you pick up these red canisters, that's just instant. Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
You are not collecting health files for later use.
Gun.
That's why you can't pick them up when you're health is full.
Gun. Everybody. Oh.
Does everybody have a new gun except me?
Yeah, I bought a new one.
No, I don't have a new gun.
You buy one over here. Right there.
I want a new gun.
Gun.
I kind of want to know how many of these skins I have I actually bought.
I don't think like there aren't too many of those that are DLC. Like a lot of them are just random loot things, or
you get them,
came with the DLC as a bonus.
This bunny one's my favorite, but there's a necromancer one that's pretty quite.
Oh my god!
Dogs are not happy with the idea of necromancer Rutsguard.
Oh my god! Oh, so scared.
Let's talk about the butt diamond.
Sorry about that. That's
pony.
good shit out of me too.
Oh, this
Let's
SMG
talk about what,
sucks
bud?
real hard.
The butt diamond pony that we're about to.
Oh yes,
Let's die.
that's happening. Jesus Christ, what happened?
I did an explosion.
Oh shit.
I created an explosion, and I killed you.
All right.
On
I'm
accidente.
killing Josh.
I wasn't trying to. I just saw a thing I wanted to blow up, so I blew it up.
If you kill someone, you'll
kill
get
that guy.
picked
He's got
back
no
up.
health. Kill the guy behind you. Kill the guy behind you. Kill the guy behind you. He has very little health. There you go.
Hi, Rutsguard.
There is this barrel, and I shot the barrel.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But you did not
Sorry, I
shoot
shot
the
the
deputy.
Technically, not murder. Technically
Manslaughter.
speaking, manslaughter. Get out in
Look,
10.
murder is a legal construct, and there is no government on Pandora, so nobody can be murdered.
Okay. Just like time.
So wait.
Nobody
we,
fact check that.
best minion ever.
Hey, buds. Okay. Oh, I see a bad guy. I'm gonna shoot him. Uh-oh.
I do like the mechanic in this game where if you can kill somebody, you come back when you're down. The second win mechanic.
That is
yeah.
also
Thing
a
about
mechanic in multiplayer.
It is.
It is not a cool mechanic in single player.
Yeah, well, the
Keep
annoying
running
thing in
it.
multiplayer is that you have to be the one that kills them. You can't participate in hurting them. You have to kill them with a kill shot in order to get revived, which...
This is another one of those
Sometimes
mechanics that's
unfortunate.
really useful for trolling. Because, like, you're about to kill somebody, and then someone just walks by, shoots, and then looks at you, and then keeps walking. So like there's a lot of mechanics in this game that's like a very fine line where if I was playing with randos it would be the worst in the world. But like I don't know, sometimes little points of friction in a multiplayer game can make for like a more engaging experience.
Camster, don't die, please.
Oh wait, no, this is
like
not
I don't know what I would do in Sea of Thieves with things slow
shields.
down if I couldn't blunderbomb members of my crew.
Yes.
Stay calm.
There's a box up here that's got 3 shields in it that none of us can use yet because they're level 4.
That's okay. Look, Josh, I don't know how to tell you this, but in about 15 levels I'm going to look over and realize, oh, I never actually changed out my shield.
Yeah. And then we'll find you the perfect shield. We'll go all across the land. Pandora, that is. Find you the
I
perfect
almost
shield.
took all of the shields.
When I ran a World of Warcraft guild, a member of the guild once saw my inventory and then, like, dragged me around on raids because it was too embarrassing.
What did I do?
Who hurt me? Do that. A guy ran over and blew himself up.
Who hurt me?
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, it was a suicide.
I was
psycho.
just trying to get some loot, bro.
I just saw mumbles and I saw a barrel explosion and I just made some very unfortunate assumptions.
Oh, so every barrel I see I have to blow up. I see how it is. Oh my goodness.